If you told me a couple of years ago that there'd come a time where I'd be sitting in the park making videos about psychological and emotional suffering, I would have assumed that something must have gone very wrong in my career. I don't see it that way now, but I think it's important for me to give you a little context about me and my journalistic background. I spent most of my career as a correspondent overseas. I worked in Africa for a number of years, then Afghanistan, Pakistan, did some time in Iraq before I moved back home to the UK a few years ago to write a book about soldiers looking for new ways to heal from post-traumatic stress disorder. I've also suffered from depression myself a number of times during my career. I've been very lucky in that generally I'm pretty cheerful. I enjoy my life. But there have been times when I haven't felt that way, when something has happened that's pushed me into a very dark place, a very hopeless, helpless place. I've been very lucky in that my employers have been very understanding. I've taken time off work. Once it was 6 weeks, which seemed like a very long time. A number of years later, it was 10 weeks, which seemed even longer. And then this time last year, I once again found myself suffering from depression, a place that I'd sworn I'd never go back to. But a confluence of circumstances triggered that old darkness once again. I'm very fortunate in that over the course of my career, because I've been able to speak about this, even write about it now and again, quite a few other journalists have come to me to confide in me, really, about their own struggles. And I know that in our profession, these kinds of experiences are very widespread indeed. In many ways, I think we've got a lot to learn from the military, certainly in the UK. They're actually ahead of us in talking about this stuff. But I feel that there's value in being open in an appropriate, sincere way. Firstly, to broadcast the unequivocal message that if you're going through something now, you are not on your own. You may be looking around your newsroom or at your fellow foreign correspondents and thinking they've got it all together. Well, I promise you, many of them don't. And if we can talk about this stuff, that is the first step to healing whatever we're going through, and then helping the many other people out there who maybe aren't yet even in a position to click on a video like this and get them the support they also need.